Hi everyone! See what I did there? Today's video is going to be a bathroom tour / before and after. I did remember to take before clips before we did our whole house up. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, if you haven't been following our renovation journey, I will link the playlist down below. I vlogged the entire thing. We did up our whole house, bathroom included. So go take a look at those if you haven't yet, because you can kind of see the whole bathroom happening in stages. But today I'm going to be showing you the after and giving you a little tour. So before I do that, let me insert the before clip of what the bathroom looked like when we bought the house. Just a disclaimer, it was in great shape, and that's part of the reason why we bought the house. I know the bathroom was really nice. They had taken some space from the spare room to make the bathroom bigger, which is something I really liked. I love having a big bathroom. It was important for me to have a separate shower and bath because I just don't really like showering in the bath if I don't have to. So we know that the bathroom was nice, but it just didn't really work for us, like the freestanding bath, and things looked better than they actually worked. Initially we were gonna not do the bathroom up and wait a couple of years, but then once we did all the hallways and stuff, we thought, what's the point, because we're gonna then destroy all the work we've done out there when we eventually do the bathroom. So we just pushed ourselves to do it all at the same time. So let me show you the before clip. Okay, so here's the before of the bathroom. First of all, the door opens this way around, and then if I come behind the door, we've got a little towel rack there, and then this massive bath, which I've mentioned before. The seal's broken, it's too deep, it takes a long time to fill up, and then these bits behind here just get so gross. So if I turn this way, we've got this big window here and the toilet, which I don't love because you can see it when you're outside the bathroom, like all you see is the toilet, and I also hate that it's not centered with the window. But over here is this massive sink, which is amazing. We're gonna try and sell this, I think. This kind of big brown and black cabinet and sink area and big mirror with a light that doesn't seem to work. And then over in this corner is the shower. The glass is on this side, so you walk in here and then it's just a pretty basic shower there with the same tiles everywhere. And then up here is this like crazy light, like this. So that's pretty much the before of our bathroom. Okay, so now let me show you around the new bathroom. We went to a few places to talk about our bathroom design. We didn't really know what we were doing at first. We went to a couple of places that like my family had been to, like local places. We had some really bad experiences actually. I just didn't really enjoy the experience at all. We kind of gave the measurements of the space and then they'd kind of put the bath and shower in place and it didn't feel right. And then a lot of them were like, well, that's how it has to be. We didn't have the best experience with some places, and then I found Ripple's bathrooms and I had the most amazing experience. I really enjoyed working with Ripple's. We had a designer called Annabelle who's unfortunately no longer there, but everyone we've worked with at Ripple's has been great. So they designed this bathroom for us and the cloakroom, which is like the downstairs toilet. And we met up with the designer, we talked through things we like and don't like, and it was a really collaborative process, like back and forth when it comes to the layout and then the details. So all the products that we have are from Ripple's. So yes, they are from like tile companies or like different brands, but they're all via Ripple's. So if I can name the brands, I will down below, but as everything's through them, like that's kind of the supplier. So let me give you a quick tour around. I don't really know how this video is going to work, but let's just see what happens. Okay, so as you walk in, we have the threshold from the carpet to the tiles, and this is what it looks like now. So I'm going to try not make you dizzy, but I'm going to just pan up. And then I'm just gonna pan down this side here on the right as I kind of walk in. And then if I show you to the left, and I'll kind of talk through everything, but for the moment, let me just show you the layout. So that's the layout of the bathroom. Hopefully that's kind of a wide enough view for you to be able to see where everything is now. Color scheme wise, I knew I wanted something grey with black, just because I thought too much gold or brass would be just a little bit too like blingy in here. And I stayed in a really cool hotel called the One Hotel in Brooklyn. Everything was very grey and black, and I thought it was just a really cool style that would work, and it's something me and Rich would both really like. So that's the style we went for in terms of colour. The tiles on the floor are the same ones on the wall, and they're just massive grey tiles. They kind of look like concrete, they look textured, and you'll know if you watched our videos that we wanted the grout to be the same colour, but it didn't work out, and actually it's fine, it's just not something I care about anymore. So these are the tiles we have on the floor, and then those go all the way up onto the walls as well. And then I wanted to have kind of statement tiles on this wall, but nothing too dramatic. So these are gloss, kind of long and thin subway tiles, and because they're gloss and they're kind of uneven, they give a really nice texture to the wall. And then we use the same grey as the tiles for the grouting. So let me just walk around the bathroom and talk through everything. This is an electric towel rail, which we actually don't use as electric. We just kind of, it's not connected to anything, but it's really handy to have this here for when I'm like washing my face. These are floating drawers, so you just press them to open, and there's so much space in there. Loads of products. Oh my god, so disorganized. And then above and below the drawers is Caesarstone quartz worktop. So this is cut-offs from our kitchen. We have exactly the same worktop downstairs. It's got this really nice veining, and I love it. And what we did is basically got it to overhang on the right, above and below, so that there's a little shelf, and that's where I keep my muslin cloths. So it's just no wasted space, basically. Also, I think I might put some baskets underneath for extra storage. So that's what the drawers look like. And then on top, I really wanted to have sinks that just sat on top, but I didn't want to have like too trendy sinks, you know, like matte pink sinks that are just impossible to clean. So these are pretty standard, like white sinks, but then they've got this really nice matte black taps. I hate it when the hot and cold are separate and you have to like choose and you have to mix it. This is so easy because you can just change the temperature like that. And it's very easy to use, and these are just like press close. So those are the sinks. Those went in very last, and I'm really happy with them. This is our big mirrored cabinet, and we had one like this in our flat, so I knew I wanted one. I've seen like pictures on Pinterest where people just have mirrors and it looks amazing, but I just know I'm going to want the storage now and in the future. So Rich has this cupboard on the right, all those things, and then there's a electrical point in there as well, and there's also a little thing for a shaver, which is clever. And then I've got these cupboards as well. I will probably do a separate video where I'll give you a tour of my cupboards, but lots of skincare and stuff in there. Also, what I really like is this cabinet has been built into the wall. So this is a fake wall so that we could have these recess. Yeah, it's called a recess. So what they've done is they've built this in, which means that when you kind of bend down to use the sink, you're not going to hit your head on it. And it looks like it's like within the wall. It's very clever, actually. So moving over to this side, this is where the bath is, and I thought it would be really nice to have the bath under the window. We used to have our toilet there, and I hated having the toilet there. It wasn't in line. I didn't like that when the door was open to the bathroom, you could just see the toilet. So now you can see the bath, and it's a nice view. We've had tiling put on the front, but if anything goes wrong in the bath, one of the tiles can be taken off quite easily. So we do have these recesses behind the bath, and I wanted two just for as much storage space as possible. So I've got my products just laid out here above the bath, and I just think that looks really nice. Also, I love how they did the tiles on the back the same as they are here. I requested that. When they first put them in, they did them all straight, and I was like, no, if you can, do them the same. I think that looks really smart, so I'm happy with that. Again, more matte black controls, and also a separate shower, which is important for like washing hair over bath and cleaning the bath and stuff like that. The details that Ripples like went into, even little things like having the overspill. So this is where the water comes out of, and it's also the overspill. Having it here means that when you walk in, you can't actually see it. A lot of people have it on that side, which apparently is a mistake. So it's really clever that they've put it there and you can't see it. This is just like a press. I think is it a steel bath? Yeah, it's like, you know, there's two options. There's like the plastic one or the other one. We went for the other one, and it is so nice. Also, the shape was important to me. I hate square baths. I find them really uncomfortable to lie back in. So I tested this one, and it's perfect. The window matches the rest of our windows downstairs and upstairs, just on the back of the house. It's from Aspire, and it's an aluminium black window, and we had it frosted so that you can't see through it. So moving over to this side of the bathroom, we needed somewhere to put our boiler. We could have put it downstairs in the kitchen, but I didn't want it to take up space because the kitchen actually didn't have much wall space as it is for cupboards. So we decided to put it up here, and they built in this cupboard, and they also made us some shelves. So we've got some spare towels and toilet paper and stuff, and then this is where our new boiler went. So I think that's really good because I told them to do it all the way up to the ceiling. So it looks really smart, and you can't really tell actually, you wouldn't really think a boiler's in there. And then initially they wanted to do it all the way up, but I asked if there could be this gap in the middle because I knew that it would be a perfect place to have kind of a plant for styling. This is actually a fake plant, which is from Cox & Cox. My grandma bought it for me. And this is where I just keep like my Aesop poo drops and a few little nice bits, you know, because of my job. And also I just think it looks nice. It's good to have places to like style things. So I'm really glad I did that gap actually. I think it works really well. And then we just had the bin and the toilet is very special. I've spoken about this in my renovation videos. I won't get too close because it is a toilet, but it's a special, you know, Japanese style toilet that cleans you. And it's very fancy. It comes with a remote control. And it was very much Rich's idea, but I'm not gonna lie, it's great. I love it. Now I just feel dirty if I go anywhere else. So really, really happy with the toilet. It is amazing, it really is. Just realized there's my tissue from my lipstick. This, by the way, if anyone wonders, is from Wayfair. You can like put things on it, it's quite handy. The matte black toilet roll holder I got from Amazon. And then this, oh, this is beautiful. I've been following Bisque Radiators on Instagram for so long. This is one of theirs. It's a matte black heated towel rack. These towels are from the White Company. They're very soft, but as you can see underneath, it just looks really smart. And yeah, that's there because it's next to the shower. The mats, this one's from the White Company and this one is from Primark. I really like yellow with grey. I think it looks really nice. So this is the kind of shower area, and we have this glass divider, again with like matte black. And we changed the way the door opens. It used to open this way, but we've opened it this way. So when you walk in, you can go straight to the sink, which is handy. So the shower, all of this underneath is waterproof. So it's like a walk-in shower. It's all straight and flat, which I really like. You don't have to kind of walk into anything. And then I love how they put the controls here. So you don't have to get wet. You don't have to put your hand in there to turn the shower on. You just turn it on here. Shower turns on. It's so easy and it's genius. Every shower should have that. And then we have one recess here. I think if I were to do things again, I would put another one because you can never have too much space. But I've just got like shampoos, conditioners, body washes and stuff there. And then as you can see, we have these amazing tiles, which is something I wanted right from the beginning. These tiles actually I wanted to have on the floor in the downstairs toilet, and we ended up just, they're really difficult to clean, so I didn't want to have them somewhere like on a floor where people walk on all the time. But having them in the back of the shower is fine because they obviously don't really get touched that often. So I knew I wanted to have like statement tiles in the shower. It looks so cool. These yellow, kind of charcoal-y grey blue tiles with the matte black shower head, and then a separate handheld shower. That was important to me. I really like those. Sometimes when washing my hair, or if I just want to wash my body without getting my hair wet. I love this part of the bathroom, and it's kind of like a surprise. Like when you walk in, you don't know it's there until you kind of go like sit on the toilet and then you see the tiles. It's so clever how they've cut these tiles so that they all kind of tilt into the middle so the water can drain. It's really clever. We kind of redid all the doors. So the door of the bathroom has been redone, and we got new handles and locks. These are from Saxon Locks. I will link them down below. We also put spotlights in because we had crazy lighting in here before, and spotlights are perfect. These ones can be dimmed, which is nice when you're having a bath, and we have an extractor fan there. So that is our bathroom before and after, and a quick kind of talk through. If you want me to do more specific videos on like a tour of my mirrored cabinet and the products I keep in there, or any other kind of bathroom related videos, let me know. But yay, it's my first before and after video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.